officially launched the One Act Foundation, which is a non-governmental organization that I formed that is aimed at promoting mental health by fostering positive youth development. I've been very passionate about working with young people, and in fact in recent years I've been involved in a lot of volunteer work, and I've also been socializing a lot with adolescents. And what I've learned through those social interactions is that there's a common theme across these storylines of young people, and that is adversity, pain, despair. And so those themes are also common in my life story, and I've managed to overcome a lot of them, albeit I am still working on a few areas. However, I've had the luxury of being mentored by a lot of influential adults, and through my interaction I've learned that a lot of young people are not as fortunate. And so my intention is to use the One Act Foundation as a means of really being able to intervene during that crucial phase of development that is adolescence, when there's a lot of physiological and psychological change occurring within the individual. In the video that you're about to see, some clips from the launch, you will hear in detail from Dr. Mohammed how theatre can be used as a tool for social change, and you'll also hear from Dr. Astel Collins the importance of positive youth development. You'll also hear from me a little bit more on my desire to found the One Act Foundation, and also some of the objectives that we hope to achieve.
Wonderful. Allow me to say thank you for inviting me, and let me acknowledge the members of the head table, Dr. Paloma Mohammed, Ms. Gerard. Thank you. I believe that the One Act Foundation, and that's why I wanted you to tell me about it, is necessary, and I believe timing dictates the agenda. In our nation, especially at this time, we have the scourge of the onslaught of the suicide epidemic, and I believe such energy controlling, or whereby we can utilize the energies of the young people meaningfully and positively, that it is applauded that we will have an art foundation that will harness those activities. Allow me to greet you as grown custom. Dumela Kitinova, Sawabona, Vena Kunjani. And this would expose the fact that I lived in South Africa. And I always try to revert to that, because I believe it was where I was able, given the scope, to discover who I was. Martin Luther King, who says not everyone can be famous, but everyone can be great, because greatness is a matter of service. And I believe that this foundation is an opportunity for us to serve. It was Dr. Carter Woodson who pondered, if you can control the way a man thinks, you don't have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall do, you don't have to concern yourself. When you determine what a man shall think, you don't have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he's inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. And if you make a man feel that he's justly an outcast, you do not have to order him to the back door, for his very nature will demand one. And I believe that we who subscribe to the Christian belief know that as a man thinketh, so is he. And I hope that this organization, this foundation, creates an environment, because all of us are like seeds of potential. A seed which has the potential not only to be a tree, but a forest. But if it is not placed within the right environment, that seed would not germinate.
Maria is being launched because, and the fact that they have actually thought about using this as a technique, a transformative technique for Guyana, dealing with social issues. Somebody mentioned suicide. If I might talk a little bit about how this could be used for suicide. Suppose you were concerned about finding a solution for suicide. A lot of people in the country, where we have that discussion, we talk about it as if this is something that happened now, that this person jumped up last night and decided to do this, and that it's their decision alone, or something that's within them alone. This kind of technique could basically see a group of actors go into a community, call everybody together on that tree, it doesn't have to be in a theater, and say, we're going to perform this piece on suicide. and they act out something and then say to people in the audience, like, what else you would add here? Or what else you would do? How you thought this person, if you were in this person's place, how you would feel, right? And that then expands the whole discussion about away from the individual to a societal thing, and you will find so much information and so much in terms of sharing and so much empowerment, because then what it allows people who may be thinking about this to do is to come on stage and act out a different reality. Suppose you were in this perfect world in the theater that you didn't go through these things, or suppose there's a different ending. How would you end it? How could people come out of this oppressive situation? Right? So it is really an interesting technique, and I really look forward. I'm happy that somebody has finally come and said, Doc, we want to learn this, because I've been offering for a long time to teach it formally, not for money or anything, but just to get enough people to come and join the class on Saturdays where I can teach it. And they've not taken me on up to this point, but I guess nothing before it's time. I want to bless your work. I want to thank you for taking it on, and I really hope that you get a lot of support for it. You know the Guild is there, and you know I'm there, but I know that you need a lot more support, and I really hope that people will see the value of what you're doing and really support it. Thank you very much.
And so we'll be visiting a lot of public schools and also orphanages and youth-specific institutions. And we'll be hosting a Think Before You Act campaign, which will be geared towards educating youth on mental health and also empowering them to make positive lifestyle choices. Like you heard from Dr. Paloma Mohammed, we have been able to gain some support from the Theatre Guild, and so we'll also be hosting monthly youth club meetings. And what we aim to do is to create an environment where young people feel physically and emotionally safe, where they experience a sense of belonging, where they develop self-worth in quality relationships with their peers and also adults, and also where they get a chance to expand their capacity to enjoy life and to know that success is possible. We'll also certainly be utilizing Theatre of the Oppressed that Dr. Paloma Mohammed will train us on in the upcoming weeks, and we'll also be doing a lot of community outreaches using Theatre of the Oppressed and also one-act dramatic presentations on prevalent issues within the community, or even issues of national concern that may or have the potential to deteriorate the mental health of adolescents. So we certainly want to thank Dr. Paloma Mohammed and the Theatre Guild for coming on board and supporting us. And we'd also like to thank the Ministry of Public Health. In the upcoming weeks, we'll be working alongside the Ministry of Public Health in the area of mental health promotion. And so we'll be doing a lot of media campaigns and creating a lot of visibility items of media products that really help people to understand what mental health is, help them to understand what mental illness is, and also in an attempt to destigmatize mental illness, we're going to be doing a lot of public awareness campaigns as well. So what we'd like to do at this moment is to encourage anyone who would like to support our efforts to contact us through our Facebook page. It's the One Act Foundation on Facebook. Or you can always give us a call on 619-6776 or 617-0244. We believe that one act of kindness can make a world of difference in the lives of adolescents. And so we encourage you to support our efforts as we seek to transform the lives of Guyana's youth. And thank you.
Which is similar to the One Act Foundation. That's why I gotta be a part of this. It's one act of kindness. Everything y'all spoke directly to me. It was like church. The rejection, negative thinking, not realizing how much your talent and how far it can take you and how much it can do for the youth. I'm the product of that. That's why I take my life right now, and I gotta use it for one act of kindness. I gotta encourage young people to be the best they can be. It goes like this. That gotta be easy, because life is hard. It will leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred. Just going through paces like doing time in the yard. Day-to-day relative faces don't seem to see beyond. Saying what's happening to the captain and what's up to the sarge. Same sad song, sung behind vociferous scars. Still, they will never know how far I brought myself through wars. Stuck behind subconscious bars, facing different horrors. Kept everything in a jar, that's how I genied my Jafar. Kneeled my guitar, kept the music going at the bar. They're too intoxicated with my playing to notice I'm a star. Pitching across the sky, an out of control John Stark. Can't seem to get it right, I stopped counting the restarts. My exhaustion is a subliminal call for help by a card. I think I lost them, thinking I'm too young for depression to hit hard. I be smart, been ready to die since a teenager. Being taught to never judge a book by the cover, when the majority out here discriminate with color. Makes me believe I don't need this world. I see some turn to sticks and stones when they bleed in words, breaking hearts and bones, appeasing hurts. Between your love and expectations, you see a hearse. So blood, sweat, and tears ain't enough to fill a purse. Gotta give you your all as a true paper chaser. See how they jealous hard work and record joy and failures? Since society's mold creates judgmental figures. Question your worth like, what are you living for? What fight to live and dying is inevitable, and try to give when they won't let me grow. I'll let you know, I'm thankful for my soul. You see, God knows it all, He said it so. In His own image and likeness we were made vessels. Who am I not to be successfully colossal? And use every fall on my face as a praise pose. Just push up out that concrete like a rose. Never give up on a race like the old turtle. Everyone loves the underdog for that needed hope. As much as a needle is needed to sow. How can you just breathe for soul? You can't just breathe for soul. For every breath there's a meaning for sure. So forget your position. Purpose is the link to your soul. Until you find that, you aren't living in full. So don't close the curtain on yourself in the midst of the show. So what, you had a few bad acts and some dancing to throw. Give yourself a chance, take a firm stance and face tomorrow. Horse your flag of truth on a pole. Don't be so hard on yourself, we just ordinary people with experiences best in store. We all part of the spectacle, piecing each other together, each a meant a carpool. So love yourself and each other for a better whole of destiny when the winds of the storm blows. Just pray consistently and listen keenly, because Lord knows the only thing that we need is more time at home. See, our blood is leaking through the cracks of those floors. Don't brush aside the crack in my voice. Was born into this world, no matter the choice. The mind is a battlefield. Love is our home. We have a choice.